But you know what? When you start Northeast Conference play, you forget about everything that's happened in the past. The Colonials can forget about all the tough losses they've had. Everybody's 0-0, and this Northeast Conference, as it is every year, it's up for grabs. Anybody can get this conference, and it's important that you win at home. That's why this is such a huge game for Robert Morris tonight.
Andy Toole has been here at Robert Morris University for a dozen years now, 3 under former head coach Mike Rice, 9 of his own as head coach. And Jim, in none of those seasons have they ever started the same 5 people in every single ball game back to back to back to back before.
Yeah, this is unusual. I don't know what it means exactly, but it's something that you don't see very often from an Andy Toole coach team. But he likes this ball club he has.
Still say the key to this game, Darnell edge, Jim.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Guard play in general. Let's see if the Colonial guards, how they match up against FDU's guards.
Robert Morris wearing its white home uniforms, red numbers, and blue lettering. And the Colonials getting set to take the floor. Matty McConnell comes and says hello, as is customary. Fairleigh Dickinson is in navy blue with maroon letters and white trim. Rob Bork, Brandon Williams, Tony Meeks, the 3 officials. The tip is in the air. Mendy is able to pick it up off the hands of Elijah Williams and score. Now Darnell Edge gets his pocket picked by Matty McConnell. It's 1-on-1. The layup by McConnell is good. By Jenkins, he'll put up the shot, but it gets pinned against the backboard for the original intended receiver, Malik Petaway, who now comes up in transition and lays it up off the iron, and it floats down good. Wilbon, who stops and pops himself. He'll fire the shot with the right hand and poke it out the window. And the Colonials lead 19-15.
Oh, nice patience by Yanis Mendy.
Josh Williams says, I want 3 points, and he takes it. Brings it back to Bain. 3-point shot from the left corner is good. And the Colonials break some ice and jump out to a 5-point advantage. Second shot is blocked by Charles Bain. Mendy, a beautiful dip and turn. Jump hook. And it's 33-29, Robert Morris. Matty McConnell trying to save it along the baseline and fell out of bounds into the 1921 club. And that will end the first half of play. Robert Morris 33, Fairleigh Dickinson 31.
As I said before, I like everything the Colonials are doing. They're really, offensively, they've been pretty efficient. But, you know, when you turn the ball over that much, you only got 22 shots off. Colonials are 14 for 22. When you're shooting like that, you'd like to get some more shots off, and the turnovers are just absolutely keeping them from pulling away from FDU. But FDU, give them credit, they cause turnovers. This is not the first time they've done this. They turn a lot of people over. They're probably one of the top teams in the country as far as creating skills and scoring opportunities for themselves. But all in all, I think a good effort by Robert Morris and a good effort by FDU. I know both coaches would like to take better care of the basketball, though, as FDU also has 9 turnovers for the half.
And one of the stats that I pointed out in the pregame show when we were chatting earlier was that the key to Fairleigh Dickinson's defense this season has been their steals per game average. They are stealing, on average, 8.7 balls per game. They're already at 8 here tonight.
Absolutely.
They're right there.
You're right on the money, Chris, because that's their this is a much better defensive team. The way they play is they just take everything away from you, and they don't really have to help very much on the inside. So when you drive to the basket, you're expecting people to collapse on you, and then when they don't, Colonials are kind of running into trouble. They're jumping in the air, and they're getting the ball stripped out of their hands. But FDU is very good at it, and Colonials don't take. If they have another half like this, where they turn the ball over another 14 times, they're going to be in trouble. Again, that's the way that FDU sets up their defense. They're going to make you beat them from the inside. So far, Yanis Mendy and Charles Bain, between the two of them, they've got 16 points. And then you throw in Malik Petaway's 4. They got 20 points from the inside people at Robert Morris out of the 33. And usually, it's usually the opposite. Robert Morris guards usually score the majority of the points. But Again, FDU's making they're gonna lose to Robert Morris. They're gonna make the inside guys beat them.
Matty McConnell, deep three, left side corner, it's good. And the Colonials are back in the lead, 39-38.
Well, I like to see Robert Morris in the lead at home. I don't care if it's by 1 point. I like to see them stay in the lead.
Spins to his right, fires, scores!
Oh, great move by Charles Bain.
Wrap around behind the back pass, Bain for three! Ho, ho, ho! Zone rebound out front. There's Josh Williams. No, looks it down underneath. Tomahawk slam dunk. Malik Petaway. And the Colonials lead by 8. Pulls the ball down into the low post. Chris Coleman sends it into the deep right corner to Matty McConnell, who jays up a tray. A pass to Petaway in the low post. He skies up and slams it down.
Oh, I love the passing by Josh Williams. He just throws some great passes.
Also throw it into play if he can find a receiver, but he can. And Malik Petaway picks up the dribble pass in, and the Colonials will dribble out the clock, and that will do it. Final score: Robert Morris 69, Fairleigh Dickinson 62. The Colonials go to 6-8 overall on the season, and they are now 1-0 in the Northeast Conference.
Just to keep your foot on the pedal. We knew that we made a run, and they weren't going to just lay down and give us the win, and they were going to come back and try to win the game even harder. So we just kind of told everyone to keep their foot on the pedal and no letdowns.
Being more aggressive, so that's what I tried to do tonight, and
it worked out well for him.
Really proud of the way our guys competed tonight. I thought they did a really good job during the course of the game of continuing to execute and stay together. You know, obviously in the first half, turned the ball over to start the game. They had 11. FDU had 11 of their first 15 points basically off our turnovers, and you know, something we got to get under control for sure. Once we were able to kind of steady ourselves a little bit, we were able to get really good high percentage shots. I thought we did a really good job of getting the ball into the paint. Yanis Mendy kind of got us, you know, on solid ground there with a couple of baskets back to back that, you know, allowed us to kind of breathe when they were switching defenses a ton, they were switching screens a ton, and we just kind of needed somebody to stabilize, and he did a great job of that. And then in the second half, the first, you know, 9 minutes of the second half, I think we had 1 turnover, and that's where we were able to kind of build our lead. And unfortunately, then we had a couple more turnovers after that, and they were able to get back in it. But I thought really good first conference game for us, especially at home against a talented FDU team.